Hello folks, my name's David Edgar, I'm the host of Heart and Hand, the Rangers podcast, and I'm joining you today after Rangers 1-1 draw with Kilmarnock at Ibrox. I kind of sometimes feel when I do these that I could skip one or two, but people very kindly get in touch with me to say, well, where's the post-match reaction? That one today, you've seen me talk about it because I've seen that match 7 or 8 times this season. Rangers with all the ball up against a resolute defence, don't have the creativity to break them down, give away a stupid goal, and in the end are left chasing to try and get back into it. And it takes a moment of magic from the one player we can rely upon in a creative sense this season, Alfredo Morelos, to get us a draw. It wasn't anything that, as I say, we haven't seen before several times this season, and I think we're at the stage now where we have to accept that we just don't have the kind of players that we need to overcome teams who've got a good defence and are quite resolute against us. Rangers did make changes today. The manager had said that Ryan Jack and Scott Arfield were unlikely to make it, and that's exactly what happened with the lesser spotted Lassana Coulibaly and Stephen Davis coming back in. Very surprised Ross McCrory didn't feature. Obviously, we sponsor Lassana Coulibaly, but short of seeing his name, our logo up next to his name on the big screen, I wasn't quite sure why he was in the team ahead of McCrory, but he was. And Andy Halliday came in at left back for Borna Barisic, as well as Niko Katic. Good to see him back in place of Joe Worrell. And yeah, Rangers tried, I think, in the first half to go through the middle more than we had previously, but the 3 players that we had just didn't have the ability to do it. They were in a line and passing to each other, and it was that familiar pattern of the game that we've seen several times this season, where Rangers would just play the ball in front of Kilmarnock, and Kilmarnock quite happy to let us have it there, incidentally. And they worked hard and defended, and we just couldn't force any real clear-cut opportunities. And then they scored a goal. It was just a long ball over the top. Bad mistake from the Rangers defence. First of all, Katic steps out, Connor Goldson gets caught under the ball, and Alan McGregor comes out and sort of is in no man's land, and a good finish by McElhinney. They're pretty straightforward. And we're a goal down against the side who we haven't really looked like scoring against up to that point. Manager made changes at half time. Halliday went off along with Daniel Candeias, who is in a real poor run of form at the moment, and on came Barisic and Grezda. And Rangers, they did go for it. They worked really hard in the second half to try and make something happen, but it took a moment of genius from Alfredo Morelos. Good ball up to him from James Tavernier, who otherwise had a pretty poor game. A wonderful turn from Alfredo Morelos and great finish. I wasn't sure what was better, the turn or the finish, to be honest. The finish felt pretty good. And with 25 minutes to go, I thought, we might be able to come back and overcome this here. But although we huffed and puffed, again, decision making let us down. Stephen Davis passed when he had a clear opportunity at goal, and on a day where we didn't have many of those, should certainly have shot. Jermaine Defoe at the end sclaffed a chance wide, whereas if he'd just tapped it to Grezda, it was a tap in for him. And that sort of summed us up. And in fact, Kilmarnock, they had their chances as well. They might have got a second. Maybe at the end as well, they'll feel a bit aggrieved that Connor Goldson stayed on after what looked like a last man lunge as they broke. But yeah, it was just another disappointing performance from a Rangers side that unfortunately cannot overcome stubborn opposition when they defend really well. And we, as we've said before, we kind of lack that ability to win games when we're not playing well. That Walter, if you like, that Walter strength that he had, that we were able to just get over the line. We'd have got that second goal today and just got over the line. And that's what we need to rediscover. Because if you look at this season, Rangers haven't had hidings. We haven't had the 5s and 6s that we suffered last season, or the really humiliating performances. What we've had are a lot of draws and a lot of single goal defeats, and it's because we don't create enough when we are not on song. When we're on song, we can batter teams, we know that, but when we're not, we struggle. And we tend to have collective stinkers. Like today, Kent wasn't good, Candeias wasn't good, the midfield wasn't good. It wasn't a great performance. So international break now. Hopefully they'll be able to recharge and come back and we'll be ready to go again. But yeah, another cold, frustrating day at Ibrox. Thank you very much for listening to me. I'll talk to you again after the next match. Have a good international break. Bye.